Okay, this activity that I'd like you to do is called Career Journey. And this is essentially about mapping where you are right now professionally, and then anything that's happened before this. Any roles, responsibilities, things that you've done that have led up to this moment, okay? So I want you to start by just drawing a circle. And this circle represents where you are right now, okay? So this is you. And then I want you to draw a wave, okay? And this wave represents your journey. It's a timeline. It's your journey up until this moment, all right? So on this journey, I want you to map out the different things you've done. So you could do this like chunks of time, or you could just do it like, you know, lines that come out, whatever feels more comfortable to you. It does not have to look like this, whatever you draw. It doesn't even have to be a wave. It can be something that looks really different, okay? But just the general sort of idea. So to start, you might want to just say, okay, well, what are you doing at the minute, okay? So you could be working, you could not be working, you could be doing some volunteering. Say you're doing some volunteering, okay? So what is that volunteering? We'll come to that in a sec now. We'll just pop it down for now. So we've done some volunteering. Before that, you had your first or second child, okay? So you were a parent. And then you might have had another child before that, or you might have had caring responsibilities for your mother, your father, somebody else in your family, your partner, something like that, okay? You might have worked as a teacher. You might have worked behind a bar. You might have worked as a social worker. You might have been a researcher. I don't know. There's all sorts of different things that you might have done, okay? And you might have travelled. And you might have built a website. You might have, I don't know, done some digging to find some Roman remains. You know, there could have been all sorts of different things that you've done, either on a voluntary basis or otherwise. So what I'd like you to do now is, okay, so what volunteering were you doing? What responsibilities did that include? Well, it involved managing a group of 3 people, okay? It involved designing a website. It involved coaching football, okay? Whatever that involved, all the different things. So parenting, what does that involve, okay? What has that involved for you? What core things, what core responsibilities do you notice? Where's the learning, okay? And the same with building a website, the same with being a teacher, the same with travelling, the same with being a social worker, the same with excavation, the same with research, okay? What are the main responsibilities? So what have we done? You've drawn a timeline, okay? You've plotted your roles, and then you've plotted your responsibilities. Okay, you've plotted your responsibilities. Now what I'd like you to do is just notice which out of these responsibilities have you felt happy? Okay, and where have you felt sad? Where have you felt happy? And where have you felt sad? Okay, I'm trying to work out here what is meaningful for you. What does that look like? You might want to use a different colour. You might want to use red for sad. okay? And you might want to use green for happy. And you might want to circle all the responsibilities that made you happy. And you might want to circle all the responsibilities that made you feel really sad, okay? So we've got happy and sad. Finally, what I would like you to do is attributes. I want you to look at what's made you happy and sad, and I want you to have a look at this attributes slide, which is on the, which you can find next to this in the resources somewhere, okay? And I want you to look and see if there's anything here that you notice, considering what you've identified. So, do you love collaboration? And whenever you're collaborating with people, that's what makes you really happy. Do you love developing others? And whenever you're developing others, it makes you feel really happy and really fulfilled. When you've supervised people or when you've developed a team. When you're creating something, has that been something that's made you really happy? So the creation of the website, the creation of the idea, the creation of new cocktails in the bar, the creation of a research design, the creation of a football poster that advertises a match, you know, what's going on there? So I want you to identify maybe 5, maybe 3, maybe 2, maybe 7, probably not 7, that's quite a lot, but different attributes that you notice as enjoying, and also any that you notice as really just not enjoying. You know, that might be something that you do. That bit's not essential. This bit's essential. The ones that you find really meaningful and happy and fulfilling. So I want you to come out with this activity with a list of those things. Okay, good luck.